Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Overlord, Lord of Nazarick video. In this video, we're gonna go and defeat the Skeletal dragon. I'm gonna talk about his mechanics. Even if we didn't defeat him, I will just show you the way how to do it. I did defeat him at this stage, and probably I will try to do a run that I will show you that I absolutely destroyed him, which will be a fun run, okay? So first of all, I'm using the scrolls. I put the highest scroll that I had, that it has 10%. I didn't do it for him. I wanted to defeat a demonic tower. I thought this works. And I'm using the medium scroll. I didn't have the other one. So basically the characters that I'm using here. First of all, you want to use Cocytus. Cocytus is absolutely fantastic versus this boss. You can use anybody else. If you're watching this video and like, no, we don't need to use him. Yes, you're right. You don't need to use him. But if you have him built, use him because he's perfect with his skill. His skill, which is the captain skill. So when he's alive, everybody in your team have a 75% basic chance to inflict 1 bleed when you hit for 2 rounds, which is perfect because you need the debuffs on this boss. Plus, I'm wearing on him the relic of the execution set. So the execution set deals 20% more damage for the targets with debuff, which is absolutely fantastic. My main damage dealer, which I play in almost every boss, which is Aura. Aura is perfect. I have the termination set on her. She will absolutely go and destroy everybody and nullifies 30% of the target's defense, which is great for bossing. Of course, I'm playing my healer here. I'm using the doggo. You can play any healer that you see fit, but because I have her arc light, which will reduce the cooldowns for my skills, especially for my tank to give me more shields, or for herself if I use it on her to reduce the cooldown of her own skills and keep spamming healing. Plus, she will give you turn meter, so your team will go first or go more and more and be consistent. And I'm using finally my tank, which is PDL, the best tank in the game for PvE content. And I'm using this relic on its 6-star. This is what I'm using. Increase the defense by 60% for every HP lost. So when he loses HP, his shields will become stronger. It doesn't matter. I just need him to have good, decent stats on him. And then I'm playing the relics. These relics I'm playing on him. So I'm playing the alchemy set, which boosts the attack of the highest attacker on my lineup and boosts the defense of the highest defense, which is he's the highest defense. It means his shields will be thicker. Now, replacements, you can play Evil Eye on here, but you need him as a leader, Cocytus, okay? If he's a leader, she will inflict bleed also with her attacks. You can play Demiurge. Demiurge work perfectly because he has burn. You can play Albedo. She also have burn. You can play Shaltir. Shaltir as well deals good amount of damage actually versus this boss. If you have her built out, 4-star, she doesn't work. I tried it. She flopped. And you can play Nabe if you have her as well, because shock will be inflicted, and she's a great unit actually here. Now, if you build CC, she works, but as well, you want to play Cocytus as a leader. This works for that. Also, you can play Valkyrie Shaltir for survivability if you want, for the damage reduction if you don't have PDL. Knight Albedo works, but she's not as good in PvE content as him or as Knight Shaltir. She's great in PvP. That's where her usage come in clutch. Of course, you can use Renner if you have her instead of her. Lupus can work because she cleanses you as well. I want to play actually another set on her. I'm playing the healing set, which is the Hearthfire set, increases the healing. This is not Gucci for me on this. I need to play the Alchemy set. Is it called Alchemy set, or is it I forgot the name, Maxime set? So if no damage is dealt while she's healing, of course, remove 1 random debuff from your allies, from all the allies actually. Is it from all the allies? 1 random debuff from allies. Yes, from allies, from random allies. So it will be perfect for her to cleanse you as well. Plus she purifies with her 3rd skill if you get her on 4-star. So actually I did get her on 4-star. Let me show you her skills. So her ultimate, which is this one, before healing, purifies 3 debuffs from the primary target that you're healing, which is perfect. So it would save you a lot of time. But basically, her ultimate, you want to use her on PDL. Let's go and check the boss. So what's the main function of the boss? Why I'm saying bleed and burn and shock? This boss will gonna get stacks, evil growth, I think. State, it will reduce burn. So after the skill inflicts the target with 1 of bleed, burn, shock, the target does not have for more 60 rounds. What I want to talk about is upon reaching 8 stacks of evil growth, he will stun you. So how do you remove the growth? You hit him with bleed, burn, or shock, and you will remove stacks of evil growth. So let's go and try to defeat this boss. Again, the captain skill is for Cocytus. I'm playing Aura, my tank, and my healer. And my healer will be spamming my tank with her ultimate. And this is how we're gonna get the AoE shields as much as possible, because we have her arc light, and her arc light will reduce the cooldowns. So first of all, I wanna kill the dragons, I think. No, I don't want to kill anybody. I just want to go straight up and hit the boss. I mean, I could kill them, but I will take care of them with the AoE of my Cocytus. So we're gonna do this. And of course, we're gonna use the shield at the start of the battle. And I'm gonna spam it again on him so I can reduce his cooldown, and Cocytus will go and do his AoE and try to defeat everybody. You see, there's no more stacks. I'm gonna show you next what I mean with the stacks. So here we go, we're gonna go and take the aggro, and hopefully we can use this skill also to do AoE and do burn and shenanigans. So he got 2 stacks. You see the stacks here. So here we go. We stop, we cool down. The stacks. Increase the attack by 5%, can stack, enhances Skeletal Dragon's foul breath. It means when he does this foul breath, he'll absolutely destroy us. Now, what I'm gonna do is attack him with a normal attack, and it didn't affect his bleed for bad reasons. Okay, so can we heal? Yes, we can heal. We can use it on Cocytus, actually. It doesn't matter. So here we go. This will inflict shock, okay? This skill will inflict shock, and we have a chance to inflict bleed. So we can use it to remove the 2 stacks. We didn't. We removed 1. And Cocytus, we're gonna hit him, and he inflicts bleed. So we're gonna remove all his stacks. This is what you need to do with this boss. Remove all the stacks available on the boss before he absolutely destroys you. So here we go. We're gonna attack 2 stacks, and again attack. Will she inflict? She inflicted bleed. The 75% chance worked from our boss. And here we go. We can inflict who? Oh, okay, Cocytus is next, so we don't care. We can use the shields. And we're gonna go with Cocytus and hit the boss, and everything happy daddy. Even the shields will deal a shock to the boss with him. So you can play PDL. This is how PDL is super good in PvE. He does everything. He shock, he does defense, he tanks for you, and everything else. So I think, do we have the shields yet? I think we still have the shields. Yeah, we can keep doing this, and we're gonna damage, and we're gonna go happy dandy hitting the boss. At X5, we're almost there. Now the boss will go into enrage mode after this at X5, and he will deal even more damage and summon his minions. Here we go. He summoned his minions. We still have AoE. He's hitting us. Now we can use this to taunt, actually, and we use X2, and we can use it on PDL again, so we can use his ultimate one more time. So, and we inflict shock. We didn't inflict shock, so his skill is still there. Do we inflict bleed? We didn't inflict bleed. Sadly, we didn't. We're gonna use the AoE skill to deal damages, and here we go. Inflict bleed on the boss, and X1. Perfect. Now, the boss still have 1 buff. We need to remove the buffs as much as possible. He's at 3 buffs. We need to deal damage to remove that. First of all, I need to heal the entire team, because after that, we're gonna take a lot of damage. So shock removes, and we did a bleed as well, because the 75%. So we removed 2. Can we remove it with auto attack? And we didn't proc the bleed, but with Cocytus, we don't care. Now, there's no more on him buffs, so we can survive. Now, he will do foul breath. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have stacks. It does not hurt us. We don't care. We absolutely survived and absolutely destroyed the boss. Don't care about the ads. Don't care about anybody else. We're gonna do this and remove the stacks, and we're gonna absolutely destroy him here, and it's over. GG. Wasn't that hard? It's easy. Just you need to play bleed, you need to play shock, you need to play burn, remove the stacks from the boss, and it will be easy for you to defeat him. This is how we defeat the Skeletal Dragon, and hopefully you be like me. You're gonna get the prism sets and be lucky with them all. And that was basically it. So remember, always you can defeat this boss, just use debuffs on him. Remove his stacks. Whenever he have more stacks, his foul breath will absolutely destroy your team. You don't want to do that. You want always to counter them with this one. And that was it. I will try to stream today or maybe tomorrow, and I will be making a notification for that. So keep your eye on the channel. I may be live on any minute, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.